All right, welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody. We're getting set for the third and final game of our triple header here for you tonight. It's our Monday night game to wrap up week number 2. It's the New Orleans Saints, the defending Super Bowl champions, at the Cincinnati Bengals. The Saints are 0-1, having been upset by the Cardinals in week 1, and the Bengals come in at 1-0, having beat the Browns in week 1. So let's head out to Cincinnati for this one. The Saints and the Bengals here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into Paul Brown Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. It's the Saints and the Bengals on Monday night. And welcome into another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports. The two teams that had the best records in their respective conferences last season. Evil Dead has got the Bengals by 2, and they'll get the ball first. We're underway live from Cincinnati. Waldo's back in the house. Tyler takes the opening kickoff and will take a knee. Corey Tyler. And the Bengals will have it at the 25-yard line, led by their starting quarterback, Michael Nolan, in his 11th year out of Army. The Saints lost to the Cardinals, on opening night, 24-7, and they didn't play well. The Bengals beat the Browns last week, 34-17. Let's go Barty Who Gay. Is that a typo? I'm hoping it is. First and 10 from the 25-yard line. Opening drive of the ball game. The Bengals 1-0, the Saints 0-1. Nolan under center on first and 10. Mosley in motion. Nolan throws inside to Isaac Curtis. Out to the 40-yard line, a 15-yard gain. First down, Bengals. Our Week 2 Monday Night Football game to wrap up the week. Isaac Curtis in his 5th year out of the University of Washington. The Huskies, who are now in the Big Ten as of today officially, along with Oregon. You knew that was going to happen. First and 10 for the 40-yard line. Nolan under center. Nolan fakes the handoff, throws downfield. He got nailed as he threw, but he gets it out to Tyler Jackson, the 5th-year receiver out of West Virginia, down to the 44-yard line. A gain of 16 yards and a Bengal first down. The Bengals made it all the way to the AFC Championship last season, but lost to the Jets. That's my new slang this year for my team, the Bengals. Okay, whatever you say there, Waldo. Waldo is somewhere in Paul Brown Stadium. You got to find him. First and 10 from the 44-yard line in the I formation. Nolan hands off to Rose, and that's Marcus Rose in his 2nd year out of Washington, about a yard. Here's the Bengals offense. Up front, Mikkel, Hall, Cousins, Simmons, and Andrews. And then it's Curtis, Rose, Granger, Austin, and Mosley. Eric Granger, their first-round draft pick, the rookie out of UCLA. 2nd and 6 for the Bengals at the Saint 40-yard line. Opening drive of the game. Nolan under center. Nolan draws back. Nolan rolls out. I like them too. Throws deep. Incomplete. He had a man wide open and missed him. Let's take a look at the New Orleans defense. They play a 4-3. Martin, Barnett, Saunders, and Azar up front. Linebackers, Winter, Moore, and Robinson. And the secondary, Clements, Rothman, Porter, and Tarver. Brandon Azar, who they picked up from the Dolphins during the offseason, the defensive end. 3rd and 6 from the 40-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun on 3rd down. Nolan back. Nolan throws deep, caught to Mosley, and Mosley down to the 28-yard line. Kedrick Mosley, a 12-yard gain. 1st down, Bengals. On the tackle, number 33, James Tarver in his 5th year out of South Carolina. But it's a Bengal 1st down. Coming up on 6 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Bengals in the I formation. Nolan under center. Nolan hands off to Granger around the outside. And Granger to the 22-yard line. Eric Granger, the rookie out of UCLA. James Tarver on the tackle again. It'll be 2nd and 4. Nice opening drive by Cincinnati. All the way down to the St. 22-yard line. Nolan in the shotgun. On 2nd down, hands off to Granger again. And Granger to the 18. Very close to a 1st down. He's going to be just short. A 3-yard gain to be 30 inches. Andrew Moore on the tackle. The 3rd-year linebacker out of Nevada. On 3rd and inches from the 18-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan hands off to Granger. Up the middle, and Granger down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 4 yards and a Bengal 1st down. That'll move the chains. Adrian Bledsoe, the former Chief, on the tackle. The 7th-year linebacker out of Texas, number 55, spent 6 years with Kansas City, now in his 1st year with the Saints. 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. Bengals trying to punch this one in. 1st and 10 from the Saint 14. Nolan back, throws, inside, incomplete. Looking for Kedrick Mosley, and that was broken up by Ben Clements, the 3rd-year defensive back out of Texas. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Bengals at the New Orleans 14-yard line. 4:31 left to play in the first quarter. Still the opening drive of the ballgame. Michael Nolan, the quarterback, under center. Nolan fakes the handoff, throws to Evans, touchdown! Bengals, Frederick Evans, the 2nd-year tight end out of Ole Miss. A 14-yard touchdown catch. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff, drive down the field, and get a touchdown. And they take a 6-0 lead. The Bengals are the defending AFC Central champions. Luke Jones for the extra point. The kick is up and it's good. Bengals lead at 7-0. 4:28 left to play. Here in the first quarter, live from Paul Brown Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 2, our Monday night game here at Jamma Sports. The Saints are the defending NFC West champions. So we have 2 division champions from last season playing each other here on Monday night. Now the computer program that makes my schedule, it just prints out a schedule. I assign the Monday night and Sunday night and Thursday night games. It doesn't do that. Luke Jones will kick off. Fielded by Jefferson at the 6-yard line over the 20-25. Jefferson all the way out to the 36-yard line. Tim Jefferson on the return. In his 5th year out of Ohio State. Starting quarterback Peyton Hicks in his 4th year out of Tennessee. The Saints have won the NFC West 4 seasons in a row. Or, 3 seasons in a row. Trying to make it 4. Right now they're 0-1. And the Cardinals and the 49ers are both 2-0 at the moment to start the season. And they're down 7-0. In the offset eye, Hicks under center. Goodlet in motion, the fullback. Hicks to Wilder, and James Wilder gets nailed by Ross Browner in his 10th year out of Florida, the defensive end, for a 2-yard loss. It'll be 2nd and 12. The third game of our triple hitter tonight. On this Friday night, I wanted to wrap up week 2 tonight. We'll start week 3 tomorrow. 2nd and 12 for the Saints at their own 35. Hicks hands off to Wilder again, and Wilder gets wrapped up by Robert Brazil for no gain. Let's take a look at the Saints offense. Up front, Colson, Nix, Myers, Singer, and Toomer. And then it's Hawks, Floyd, Wilder, Ward, and McAllister. 3rd and 10 for New Orleans at their own 36-yard line. Saints come out, 4 receivers set wide. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks drops back. Hicks in trouble, gets sacked back at the 32-yard line. On the sack, Terrell Green in his 4th year out of Savannah State. A loss of 4 yards on the play. It'll be 4th and 14, and the Saints are going to have to punt. The Bengals got a touchdown on their opening drive, but the Saints are going to have to punt on theirs. Coming in to punt will be Mike Randolph, or it's Runiger, I'm sorry. Gets the punt away, and that's going to go into the end zone. Touchback. That's Runiger. It'll be first down Cincinnati on touchback at the 20-yard line. 3 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. Bengals up 7-0. The Saints will host Carolina next week. The Bengals will be at Arizona. The 2-0 Cardinals. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Nolan looking. Nolan throws outside, caught by Isaac Curtis. And he steps out of bounds at the 22-yard line. Just a 2-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 8. 2:54 left here in the first quarter. Second down, 8 yards to go. Michael Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan hands off to Granger, and Eric Granger makes his way out to the 33-yard line. A gain of 11 yards, and a Bengals first down. The rookie out of UCLA. The Bengals, they keep drafting running backs. They had Marcus Rose their first-round draft pick last season. He's still on the team. If you pre-order, you'll get it. If you get the deluxe edition, you'll get it August 15th. On 1st and 10, an unorthodox formation. Granger up the middle. Down to the 42-yard line. A gain of 9 to be 2nd and 1. I did not order the deluxe edition. I'm not going to waste my money. I don't need all the extra cards and stuff. I got the regular edition. And I'll get my copy on the 17th. If you pre-order, you'll get it on the 17th. If it's the regular edition. 2nd and 1 from the 42-yard line. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan to Granger up the middle, and Granger breaks away. Then finally gets tackled now at the 41-yard line. No gain. Adrian Bledsoe on the tackle. It'll be 3rd and 1. I look at Madden 24 with cautious optimism. I'm just praying that it's a decent game. 3rd and 1 from the 41-yard line. In the I formation, Nolan rolls out, throws to Rose, and Rose is going to lose yardage. Actually, now they say he dropped it. It'll be 4th down. Incomplete pass. It'll be 4th and 2, and the Bengals are going to have to punt with 1:04 left to play here in the first quarter. Bengals up 7-0. I mean, I just pray it's a decent game. 4th and 2, John Ryan back to punt. Gets the punt away. It's going to be fair caught at the 18-yard line. Making the fair catch, Easton Mays, another UCLA rookie. First down, Saints from the 18-yard line. Bengals up 7-0, 51 seconds left to play. We're live from Paul Brown Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 2, our Monday night game to wrap up the week here at Jammin' Sports. Monday Night Football on ABC. Forget ESPN. Put it on ABC like it was in the good days. 5 receivers wide. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks back, throws underneath to Ward. And Bobby Ward out to the 24-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 4. The 10th-year tight end out of Tennessee, Bobby Ward. Evil Dead's got the Bengals favored in this game. They're up 7-0. 25 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Hicks under center. Bennett in motion. Hicks to Wilder. And James Wilder to the 26-yard line. Very close. Nope, he's shy. 3rd and 2. Well, he got a bad spot if it's 3rd and 2. He got a really bad spot. That'll be the end of the first quarter. Bengals up 7-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Paul Brown Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 2, our Monday Night Football game to wrap up the week on a Friday. Sometimes the days line up, sometimes they don't. Bengals up 7-0. You're going to be watching on Jammin' Sports to see if you like it. Well, I'm going to take Clutch's advice. He gave some good advice last week. Instead of playing one exhibition game, play about 3 of them. See if there's any trends. 3rd and 2 from the 26. Wilder up the middle. And Wilder to the 29-yard line. And he got shaken up on the play. Injury timeout. James Wilder, the 4th year back out of Tennessee. Injury timeout. It'll be a first down for the Saints. 1st and 10 from their own 29-yard line. Bengals up 7-0. We're in the second quarter. The Bengals had the best record in the AFC last season, and the Saints had the best record in the NFC. And they're playing each other on Monday Night Football in Week 2. Of course, the Saints went to the Super Bowl and won. They're the defending Super Bowl champions, but they're 0-1. First and 10 from the 29. 4 receivers set wide. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks, pump fakes, throws. He's got a man, Jefferson, all the way down to the 49-yard line. A 22-yard gain to Tim Jefferson in his 5th year out of Ohio State, the Buckeye. Fresh set of downs for New Orleans into Bengal territory for the first time tonight. First and 10. Peyton Hicks, the quarterback, under center. Hicks hands off to Robert Floyd around the outside, and Floyd down to the 46-yard line. The 5th year back out of Army, Robert Floyd, one of my Army guys. On the tackle, Jarrell Green. A gain of 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7. We're coming up on 7 minutes left in the first half. Bengals up 7-0. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks hands off to Floyd. And Floyd down to the 42-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. Cedric Jordan on the tackle. In his 6th year out of Winston-Salem. It'll bring up 3rd and 3. On 3rd down. 4 receivers set wide. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks will drop back. Throws. Caught by McAllister. All the way down to the 31-yard line. A gain of 11 to Jared McAllister. In his 5th year out of Colorado. First down, Saints. First and 10, New Orleans, from the Bengal 31-yard line. Saints come out, 4 receivers set wide. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks will hand off to Robert Floyd, a drop play up the middle. And Floyd down to the 27-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. It'll bring up 2nd and 6. On the tackle, Trey Cook, the rookie out of South Carolina. It'll bring up 2nd and 6. On 2nd down. Hicks to Callahan, out to the 20-yard line. Connor Callahan, the 3rd year back out of Arizona. And that'll be a gain of 7 yards. First down, Saints. Connor Callahan, his first carry of the day. Good for 7 yards and a New Orleans first down at the Bengal 20-yard line. 5:15 and counting. In a rapidly moving first half, Hicks looking, throws underneath to McAllister. He can't hold on, incomplete. That was broken up by Don Phillips, the 4th year linebacker at UCLA. A lot of UCLA Bruins on both these rosters here tonight. 5:06 left in the first half. 2nd and 10 from the 20-yard line. In the I formation, Hicks under center. Hicks to Callahan around the outside. And Callahan down to the 17-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 6. On the tackle, Keaton Walters, the 3rd year linebacker out of Maryland. 4:45 and counting here in the second quarter. 3rd and 6. Empty backfield. 5 receivers wide. Hicks throws downfield to Callahan. down to the 2-yard line. Callahan's taking over the game. A gain of 15 yards and a Saint first down. First and goal from the 2-yard line. On the tackle, Kenneth Terrell, the 6th-year safety out of San Diego State. First and goal, Saints, trying to tie this thing up. Saints come out in the I formation. Hicks, play action, throws, it's caught by Cowden, touchdown. Saints. A 2-yard touchdown catch by Nolan Cowden, the rookie out of Navy. The tight end, his first career touchdown catch. And now the Saints can tie it up with the extra point. Jerome Taylor, the 2nd-year kicker out of Clemson, for the extra point. Snap, kick is up. Looks good. Is good. We're tied at 7 with 4:05 left to play here in the first half. We're live from Paul Brown Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 2, our Monday Night Football game here at Jam in Sports. Evil Dead is now 10-8 on the season, by the way. I want to let you know that. We're keeping up with Evil Dead this season. You see how he does throughout the season. He's currently 10 up and 8 down. 2 games over 500. 4 games back of the lead. Jerome Taylor will kick off for the Saints in a tie ball game. Fielded by Cooper at the 5-yard line over the 20, 25. And Cooper out to the 26-yard line. Steve Cooper in his 2nd year out of Stephen F. Austin. 4 minutes, 2 seconds left until halftime. Saints and Bengals tied at 7. I really thought these two teams would be in the Super Bowl, but the Jets upset the Bengals in the AFC Championship. Waldo's undefeated? Right. You and Davis are both 17-0, right? First and 10 from the 26-yard line in the I formation. Nolan fakes the handoff, throws outside, caught by Curry. Bryce Curry, the fullback, out to the 41-yard line. A gain of 15 yards and a Bengal first down. Bryce Curry in his 4th year out of Tennessee. The Saints still have the most Tennessee players on their roster. 3:40 in counting. Here in the first half, first and 10 Bengals at their own 41 in the I formation. Nolan fakes the handoff. He's going to get sacked back at the 33-yard line. A loss of 9 yards, making the sack number 96. That's Dante Monroe, the rookie out of Georgia Tech. Gets the big sack. We'll have a triple header tomorrow, starting at 1 o'clock Eastern time. And then we'll have baseball tomorrow night, starting at 7 o'clock Eastern time. We'll continue with the baseball playoffs. We haven't done them in about 2 weeks. 2nd and 19 from the 33-yard line. Nolan looking, throws to Austin, out to the 42-yard line. Nick Austin, the tight end. He got 10 of those yards back. It'll be 3rd and 9. The 8th-year tight end out of Texas. 2:45 and counting here in the first half. 2-minute warning coming up. 3 receivers to the near side on 3rd and 9 for the Bengals. Nolan drops back. Nolan Throws deep downfield. And it's caught by Mosley all the way down to the 2-yard line. Wow. A 56-yard gain to Kendrick Mosley. He was well covered and he still came down with it. What a throw by Nolan. All the way down to the 2-yard line. First and goal. Let's see if they get the play off in time before the 2-minute warning. They might. On first and goal they do. Nolan looking to the end zone. Throws incomplete. We're at the 2-minute warning. We're tied at 7 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Paul Brown Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Our Week 2 Monday Night Football game to wrap up the week. The Bengals and the Saints are tied at 7. It'll be second and goal for the Bengals at the Saint 2-yard line. Bengals come out in the I formation. Nolan to Rose, and Marcus Rose gets a yard down to the 1-yard line. The second year back out of the University of Washington. He had a great rookie year, Marcus Rose. And how do they reward him? They go out and draft another running back. Third and goal from the 1-yard line. A minute 35 and counting. Nolan under center. Nolan, 3-step drop. In trouble, gets sacked. Back at the 7-yard line. And the Saints take a timeout. It'll be fourth and goal. They cut away so quickly, I didn't see who made the sack. Luke Jones will come out. And this will be a 24-yard attempt. It was number 95. I'm watching the laptop. Bryce Barnett made the sack. Let's see if the Bengals go for it. Fourth and goal from the 7. They probably will kick the field goal. Yep. Luke Jones from 24 yards to give the Bengals the lead again. Snap, kick is up. It's good. Bengals lead at 10-7. A minute 22 left to play here in the first half. Live from Paul Brown Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 2 here at Jammin' Sports on Monday Night Game. I don't know, Waldo. The only reason I'm keeping up with Evil Dead is because he consistently sets the line, and we were curious this season, so we're keeping up with him. I have no idea. To make a long story short. Jones will kick off for the Bengals. Up by 3. Jefferson will field the ball in the end zone, touchback. And the Saints will have it at the 25-yard line. New Orleans still has 2 timeouts. A minute 22 left. Waldo, we're still trying to find you in the crowd. Where's Waldo? He's somewhere. Paul Brown Stadium. We'll find you. We're scanning the crowd. I think Waldo's up by the concession stand on the second deck. He's on the concourse right now. First and 10 from the 25-yard line. 5 receivers set wide. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks will drop back. Throws downfield deep. And it bounces around, nearly picked off. Number 51, Keaton Walters, should have picked it off. McAllister was the intended receiver. It bounced all over. And Keaton Walters had it right in his hands, and he couldn't hold on. Waldo's undefeated. Everybody's 17-0, just like Davis. Second and 10 from the 25-yard line. A minute 18 left in the half. Hicks back to throw. Throws to the near sideline to Bobby Ward. Down to the 39-yard line. A 14-yard gain. First down Saints. They're in the hurry up. They have 2 timeouts. Coming up on a minute left. Hicks back to throw. Outside to Hawks. And Logan Hawks out to the 44-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. And the Saints take a timeout with 59 seconds left to play here in the first half. Here at Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati on a gorgeous night. About 74 degrees at kickoff. It was nice. .59 seconds left until halftime. The Bengals leading the defending Super Bowl champions 10-7. Saints come out on 2nd and 5. 4 receivers set wide. Hicks in the gun. Hicks looking. Hicks rolls out. Throws downfield. It's caught by McAllister all the way down to the 35-yard line. 21 yards on the catch by Jared McAllister in his 5th year out of Colorado. The Colorado Buffalo. That was the domino in college football that started falling. Colorado going back to the Big 12. And everybody else jumping ship in the Pac-12. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Hicks in the gun. Hicks back. Looking. Throws underneath to Jefferson. Incomplete. That was broken up by the linebacker, Keaton Walters. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line. 50 seconds left until halftime. The Bengals up 10-7. 5 receivers wide for the Saints. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks back. Throws downfield. Is picked off by Smith. Mario Smith. He's got one man to beat. And Peyton Hicks brings him down. Mario Smith, the 6th-year safety out of Wisconsin, picks it off for Cincinnati and brings it all the way back to the New Orleans 38-yard line. Let's see where he picked it off. He picked it off at the 28. So that's 22 one way and 12 the other. That's a 34-yard return. And the Bengals get it back with a chance to score again before halftime. They're up by 3. They can make this a 2-possession game if they get a touchdown. So Michael Nolan will come back out to lead the Bengal offense. This is the last game of week number 2. We'll start week 3 tomorrow. Nolan in the shotgun on 1st and 10. 5 receivers wide. 41 seconds left. Nolan throws to Curtis. And Isaac Curtis down to the 29. And the Bengals take a timeout. They have 2 left. A gain of 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and 1. 35 seconds left in the half. Cincinnati not quite in field goal range yet. We'll go over tomorrow's triple header again in just a second. It will start at 1 o'clock Eastern time. Second and 1 from the 29. Appreciate that, Waldo. Nolan in the shotgun on 2nd down. Nolan back. Nolan throws down the middle to Austin. Nick Austin down to the 18. The Bengals take a timeout. They have 1 left. A gain of 11. The triple header tomorrow, starting at 1 o'clock Eastern, will be the Lions and the Rams. And that'll be followed by the Patriots and the Jets. Followed by the Raiders and the Ravens. Our triple header tomorrow. Then we'll have baseball tomorrow night. Football at 1 Eastern. And baseball at 7 Eastern. I tell you what, Waldo, we'll start with week 3. We'll keep up with your record. 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. Nolan looking, throws, and it's out of bounds, incomplete. Just threw it away. That'll stop the clock. 26 seconds left until halftime. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line. Bengals up 10-7. Our week 2 Monday night football game. Nolan in the shotgun on 2nd and 10. Nolan looking, throws to Curtis, and Isaac Curtis down to the 5-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. It'll be 1st and goal. The Bengals take their final timeout with 16 seconds left until halftime. Adrian Bledsoe on the tackle. They have time to take a shot at the end zone. How many times have I said this? You got to throw it to the end zone. You can't throw underneath when you don't have any timeouts left. It'll be 1st and goal from the 5. Let's see if the Bengals can punch it in. Nolan in the shotgun. 4 receivers wide. Mosley in motion. Takes the snap. Throws underneath to Mosley. Touchdown, Bengals. A 5-yard touchdown catch by Kedrick Mosley in his 6th year out of Eastern Washington. And the Bengals are up by 2 possessions. 16-7. Right before halftime. The defending Super Bowl champion Saints, they're looking at an 0-2 start if they don't come back in the second half. Luke Jones for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. Bengals up by 10. 17-7. 14 seconds left in the half. Who Dey gonna beat them Bengals? Who Dey? Or who dat gonna beat them Saints? It's who dat against who Dey. So Luke Jones will kick off for the Bengals in his 8th year out of Miami. The kicker, University of Miami. Bengals up by 10, 17-7. There's the kick. Fielded by Mays. He'll take a knee at the 25-yard line. Touchback. It'll be 1st and 10 New Orleans at their own 25. Let's see what the Saints do here with just 14 seconds left and just 1 timeout. Looks like they're going to run a play. They come out in the offset eye. Good motion. Hicks hands off to Robert Floyd. Nothing doing. A loss of a yard back to the 24. Nathan Langford on the tackle. And that will take us to halftime. Your halftime score, Cincinnati 17, New Orleans 7, here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Paul Brown Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Our Week 2 Monday Night Football game here at Jammin' Sports. The Bengals and the Saints. The Bengals lead it 17-7 as we get ready to start the second half. It's 5 in the morning for you, all right? There you go, Evil Dead. I can live with that. The Saints will get the ball first, down by 10, here in the third quarter. There's the kickoff by Luke Jones. Fielded by Mays. He'll take a knee, touchback. And the Saints will take over at the 25-yard line. The Saints have to get back in this game. They're down by 10. Peyton Hicks, not the best of numbers. He struggled against the Cardinals last week as well. Our final game of week number 2. First and 10 from the 25-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Hicks under center. Hicks to Wilder, and James Wilder out to the 28-yard line. The Bengals have really kept him in check. Just 7 yards rushing for Wilder. Nathan Langford on the tackle in his 7th year out of LSU. A gain of 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7. Hicks in the shotgun on second down. Hicks looking, throws, gets it out to Jefferson, out to the 28-yard line, out to the 40-yard line. A 12-yard gain to Tim Jefferson. First down, Saints. That'll move the chains. It is now midnight on the East Coast. If you're an East Coaster, thank you for hanging with us tonight here at Jammin' Sports. If you're on the West Coast, it's only 9 o'clock. Don't be whippy, stay up with us. First and 10 from the 40-yard line. Hicks under center. Hicks incomplete. Tried to get to Bobby Ward. It's 5 a.m. in London. The rest of Europe, it's 6 a.m. for the most part. England and Spain, you'd be 5 a.m. 2nd and 10 from the 40-yard line. Hicks under center. On 2nd and 10, he hands off to James Wilder around the outside, and he gets no gain. It'll be 3rd and 10. Mario Smith on the tackle, number 21. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Saints. Every time a football game goes past midnight, I think about the Dolphins and Jets. That was back in the year 2000. What a game that was. 3rd and 10 from the 40-yard line. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks looking. Hicks throws, dumps it off to Wilder. Incomplete. Broken up by Mario Smith. It'll be 4th and 10. That was the Monday night game that didn't end until after 1 a.m. Eastern. Even though I'm a Dolphin fan, that was a great game. It really was. 4th and 10. Rudiger will get the punt away. The Saints go 3 and out. Cooper from the 16-yard line brings it out to the 30. Steve Cooper, first down, Cincinnati. Who would have thought Jumbo Elliott would catch a touchdown pass on Monday Night Football? But he did. He helped the Jets win that game. The Jets won that game in overtime, by the way. Miami was blowing them out at halftime, and the Jets came back. And that was, gosh, what a game that was. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Yeah, who knew he could catch? Nolan in the shotgun on 1st and 10. Nolan back. Nolan. He's going to take off. He stumbles down and gets back up. And he gets out to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. On the tackle is Barnett. Bryce Barnett in his 8th year out of Illinois. Bengals up by 10. 2nd and 5 from the 35-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan under center. Nolan to Granger. And Eric Granger out to the 41-yard line. A gain of 6 and a Bengal first down. If you would have told me that in week 3, the Panthers-Saints game will feature two teams that are 0-2, I would have said you're crazy, but that's what we're looking at. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Nolan under center. Hands off to Granger again. And Granger gets 3 yards out to the 44-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 7. Adrian Bledsoe on the tackle. If there is such a thing as the football gods, then if there's justice in the world, they'll go back to being the Redskins. On 2nd and 7, Nolan to Granger up the middle. And Granger 5 yards out to the 49-yard line. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. Make it a 6-yard gain. Andrew Moore on the tackle. 4:35 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. There is a big part of me that does not want to use 24 because I don't want to use that other name. Granger, I know that sounds silly, but 6-yard gain by Granger, first down Bengals. However, if 24 is a decent game, we'll use it. And even though they're called the other name, I'm still going to call them the Redskins. They'll always be the Redskins to me. That was my dad's favorite team. When I was growing up, he loved the Redskins. It was his favorite team. 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Michael Nolan under center. Nolan fakes the handoff. Throws outside to Evans. And he gets down to the 43-yard line. Frederick Evans, the tight end, in his 2nd year out of Ole Miss. A gain of a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tracy Porter on the tackle, or Terry Porter, I'm sorry. The 8th year safety out of South Florida. 3:36 left here in the 3rd quarter. This is a rapidly moving game. It's moving right along. We're still under an hour. And we're over halfway through the 3rd quarter. 2nd and 9 from the 43-yard line. Nolan under center on 2nd down. Nolan hands off to Marcus Rose. And Rose out to the 36. A gain of 8 yards by Marcus Rose, now in his 2nd year out of Washington. It'll bring up 3rd and 1. The Washington Husky, now part of the Big Ten. On 3rd down, the Bengals come out the offset eye. Under 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 1. Nolan to Rose. He's got the first down. As he drives forward down to the 31-yard line. A gain of 5 yards. First down Bengals. George Washington. Oh, I'm sure he did. You know how hard it is to go through life never telling a lie? Sometimes you have to spare people's feelings. You know, like a white lie or something. 2.5 minutes left. Here's that weird formation the Bengals come up with. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan hands off to Granger. And it works. Granger out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Terry Porter on the tackle. The Bengals just methodically moving it downfield again. They can make this a 3-possession game if they get a touchdown. 5 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan drops back. He's in trouble. And he gets sacked and fumbles, and the Saints pick it up. Wayne Martin picks up the fumble at the 41-yard line. Who made the hit? Let's watch the replay. Making the sack, it was Brandon Azar, who they picked up from the Dolphins. In his 9th year out of the University of Miami. Spent 8 years with Miami, now in his 1st year with the Saints. And the Saints get a big turnover. Just when you thought the Bengals might take a 3-score lead, now the Saints can make it a 1-possession game. They're down by 10 with 1:50 left here in the 3rd quarter, and they'll start at their own 41-yard line. We're live from Paul Brown Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 2, our Monday night game here at Jammin' Sports. 4 receivers wide. Peyton Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks to Wilder, and James Wilder out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll bring up 2nd and 2. Mario Smith on the tackle for Cincinnati. This season, the AFC Central is playing the NFC West in interconference games. 4 receivers set wide. Hicks in the gun. Hicks looking, throws to the near side, incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd and 2. A minute 19 left here in the 3rd quarter. Bengals up by 10, 17-7. Saints come out. Hicks under center. Hicks hands off to Wilder. And Wilder breaks through and gets the first down. Down to the 44-yard line. A gain of 7 yards and a New Orleans first down. Into Bengal territory. Nathan Langford finally made the tackle. We're coming up on a minute left here in the 3rd. Past midnight on the East Coast. It's 11:11 in Nashville, where I'm at. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Hicks in the shotgun. Hicks to Wilder up the middle, and James Wilder to the 36-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. 40 seconds left. Probably have time for maybe one more play. Maybe 2. Saints at the Bengal 36-yard line, down by 10. In the offset eye. Hicks under center. Hicks to Wilder, and he gets tackled short of the first down, I think. Yep, he's going to be just shy, just a 1-yard gain. Coming around the outside, making the tackle, number 34, Trayon Taylor. And that should take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Bengals up 17-7 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Paul Brown Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Our Week 2 Monday Night Football game to wrap up the week. The Bengals lead the Saints 17-7. Davis has joined us. Sports Davis. Welcome back, Davis. Our 3rd game of the night. The Cardinals beat the Rams. The 49ers destroyed the Panthers. And now this game. 3rd and 1. Hicks to Wilder. And Wilder does not get there. Making the tackle, Cedric Jordan. No gain. It'll be 4th down. And let's see what the Saints do. They're at the Bengal 36-yard line. Let's see if they go for it. Let's see what they do. They're going to try a 53-yard field goal. Jerome Taylor. It'd make it a one-possession game. The kick is up, and it's no good. Well short. It remains a 10-point ball game. Bengals up 17-7. 7:28 left to play here in the 4th quarter. Here at Paul Brown Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week 2, our Monday night game. Here at Jammin' Sports. A triple header tomorrow. Well, we'll see the Lions and the Rams. That'll be the first game. And then we'll have the Patriots and the Jets. And then we'll have the Raiders and the Ravens. That starts at 1 o'clock Eastern time tomorrow. 10 in the morning on the West Coast. Noon my time here in Nashville. Gracie's back in. Say hi, Gracie.
Hi.
There you go. 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. Bengals take over. Up by 10. In the I formation, Nolan. Hands off. No. Play action looking. Rolls out. Nolan's going to take off. Makes a nice move. All the way inside the 40 down to the 38 of the Saints. Boy, he faked somebody out of their jock. That's a 19-yard run by Michael Nolan, the 11th year quarterback out of Army. First down, Bengals. Seven minutes and counting. Coming up on the 7-minute mark. The Bengals up by 10, and they have the ball. They're going to eat up some time here. Nolan with 4 receivers set wide. On 1st and 10. Drops back. Throws to Evans. And Evans fighting forward out to the 26-yard line. Frederick Evans, the 2nd-year tight end out of Ole Miss. First down, Bengals. Terry Porter on the tackle for New Orleans. But it's a Cincinnati first down. The Bengals have really dominated this game. They really have. And the Bengals, if they hold on, which I think they will, they're going to be 2-0. And the Saints are going to drop to 0-2 unless they come up with some type of miracle here. Nolan under center. Drops back. Throws downfield. It's tipped and knocked away. Breaking up the pass, Austin Winter, the 10th year linebacker out of Iowa. Winter spent 8 years with the Bills, now in his 2nd year with the Saints. Kedrick Mosley was the intended receiver. 2nd and 10 for the Bengals at the New Orleans 26. They're in field goal range. 4 receivers wide. Nolan under center. Nolan back. Throws down the middle, caught by Jackson. Tyler Jackson, the 5th year receiver out of West Virginia. A gain of 9. It'll bring up 3rd and 1. We're coming up on the 6-minute mark here in the 4th quarter. Bengals up by 10. They can make it a 3-possession game with a touchdown. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan under center. Nolan to Granger up the middle, and Eric Granger escapes, and Granger down to the 3-yard line. A gain of 14 yards for the rookie out of UCLA, Eric Granger. 1st and goal, Cincinnati. Terry Porter on the tackle. And the Bengals have it at the 3-yard line. Cincinnati trying to put this one away. The Bengals opening the season looking strong. They're about to be 2-0. A convincing win over the Browns last week, 34-17. And now they're beating the defending Super Bowl champions. On first and goal from the 3, Nolan in the shotgun. Hands off to Granger. And Granger is going to lose a yard back to the 4-yard line. Wayne Martin on the tackle in his 9th year out of California. California, Berkeley. It'll be second and goal from the 4-yard line. We're coming up on 5 minutes left. Bengals up by 10. They can put this one out of reach. Nolan in the shotgun. Back to throw. Throws outside to Westbrook. And LeBron Westbrook in his 3rd year out of Ohio State is going to lose 2 yards. Back to the 6-yard line. Coming up to make the tackle, number 36. That's Cedric Michaels in his 6th year out of Arizona. It'll be 3rd and goal. A field goal keeps it a 2-possession game. 4:35 in counting. 3rd and goal for the Bengals from the 6-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan back. Nolan rolls out to the far side. He's going to take off, and he's down at the 7. A loss of a yard. Boy, it's a tough crowd. They're booing. You're up by 10, and they're booing. Making the tackle is Banks, number 28. Cedric Banks in the 2nd year out of Oklahoma. The crowd was booing. That's a tough crowd. You're up by 10. Late in the 4th quarter, and they're booing you. I thought Philadelphia was rough. They booed Santa Claus. That's the very definition of rough. The Bengals will kick a field goal. It'll put them up by 13. Luke Jones from 24 yards. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. The Bengals lead at 20-7, a 13-point lead, 3:51 left. That keeps the door a little bit open there for the Saints. Still a 2-possession game. If the Saints can score quickly, we have a ball game again. 3:51 left. Both teams have 3 timeouts. We're live from Paul Brown Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. Week number 2, our Monday night football game to wrap up the week. We'll start week 3 tomorrow, 1 o'clock Eastern time, with a triple header. 10 o'clock on the West Coast. Luke Jones will kick out. Fielded by Mays at the 5-yard line over the 25. He brings it out to the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Saints. 3:48 left. There's still time for the Saints to come back, but they have to score quickly. They've got to get the ball downfield quickly. And they need to be in 4-down territory. A field goal really does them no good at this point. 4 receivers set wide. Peyton Hicks, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Hicks looking, throws outside. He's got a man down the sideline, and it's tipped incomplete. Broken up by Leon Hall in his 13th year out of Michigan. The defensive back. It'll be 2nd and 10. Nice play by Hall. Jared McAllister, the intended receiver. 3:43 left to play. Three receivers to the near side on 2nd and 10. Hicks looks downfield. Steps up. He's in trouble. He gets sacked back at the 24-yard line. A 3-yard sack by Jarrell Green. That will bring up 3rd and 13 back at the 24-yard line. 3:29 left to play. Clock is moving. We're in the 4th quarter. He just kind of ran into a pack and couldn't get out of it. .325 and counting. It'll be 3rd and 13 from the 24-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Hicks from the shotgun. Hicks looking. Hicks rolls out. And Hicks is going to be tackled for a 1-yard gain by Don Phillips, the linebacker. That will bring up 4th and 12 at the 25-yard line. And the Saints have to go for it. They're down by 13. Under 3 minutes left. 2-minute warning coming up. 4 receivers set wide. Hicks in the shotgun on 4th down. Hicks will drop back. Hicks in trouble again. Throws deep. And it's caught by McAllister. Somehow he pulls it in at the 28-yard line. 47 yards to Jared McAllister down to the Bengal 28-yard line. However, the clock is running. We're coming up on 2 minutes left. 2:24 and counting. Somehow he got that one off. And somehow McAllister comes down with it. He was well covered by Leon Hall. New Orleans now from the 28-yard line of the Bengals. 2:20 and counting. If they can score here, it's going to make things interesting. Hicks in the shotgun. 4 receivers wide. Hicks will drop back. Hicks looking. Throws to Rollins. Down to the 21-yard line, a gain of 7. And we've reached the 2-minute warning. Bengals up 20-7 here at Chapman Sports. And welcome back to Paul Brown Stadium, Cincinnati, Ohio. We're at the 2-minute warning. The Bengals lead the Saints 20-7. It'll be 2nd and 3 for New Orleans at the Bengal 21-yard line. New Orleans trying to mount a comeback. Saints come out. 5 receivers wide. Empty backfield for Hicks on 2nd and 3. Hicks looking, throws underneath to Ward. And Bobby Ward down to the 8-yard line. A gain of 13 yards and a New Orleans first down. 1st and goal. They're in the hurry-up. Hicks in the shotgun. 4 receivers wide. Hicks throws underneath to Ward. Down to the 3. A gain of 5. They stay in the hurry-up. 2nd and goal from the 3-yard line. 5 receivers wide. Still Hicks in the gun. Hicks back. Hicks throws. Back of the end zone. Touchdown. Logan Hawks. A 3-yard touchdown catch. And it's now a 1-possession game, 20-13. Logan Hawks, the 7th-year receiver out of Syracuse, in the back of the end zone. Now, did he get both feet down? 1, and he's dragging the toe. That's a good catch. Touchdown, New Orleans. They'll probably still review it. That looks to be a good catch. There's the review. We'll get to watch it again. Fast and furious comeback by the Saints. Yeah, he's dragging the toe right there. That's a good catch. Let's see what the officials say. Ruling on the field stands. A good touchdown. The Bengals are now up 20-13. The Saints can make it a 6-point game with the extra point. Jerome Taylor for the PAT. It's up and it's good. It's now a 6-point game. The Bengals up 20-14, a minute 32 left. New Orleans has all 3 of their timeouts. They'll probably still kick the onside kick. When you look at how much time is left, a minute 32, they'll probably go onside here. So we now have ourselves a game again. Jerome Taylor will tee it up. In his second year out of Clemson, the Saint kicker. All right, here we go. The onside kick coming up. No, they're going to kick it away. They're going to play the timeout game. There's the kick. And Tyler in the end zone will take a knee. The Saints will have it at the 25, or the Bengals will have it at the 25-yard line. New Orleans trusting their defense. They have to force a 3-and-out now, or this is over, or this game is over. 1:32 left. If the Bengals get a first down, it's over. The Saints have to force a 3-and-out. Don't forget, triple header tomorrow, starting at 1 o'clock Eastern. Baseball at 7 Eastern. 1st and 10 from the 25. Nolan to Granger up the middle, and Granger very nearly gets the first down. A 9-yard gain. The Saints take a timeout. It'll be 2nd and 1. It's going to be hard to stop the Bengals now. All they need is a yard for a first down. That was a big gain by Granger on first down. Looks like Evil Dead's going to go to 11-8. 3 games over 500. He got all 3 right today. He's back on the winning track. On 2nd and 1. Why are they in a passing formation? Why? Nolan in the shotgun. Nolan, he hands off to Granger, but Granger gets hit for a loss of a yard. It'll be 3rd and 2. If you're going to run in that situation, just line up in a running formation. You have a better chance of getting the yards with more blockers in front of you. They lose a yard. It's now 3rd and 2. The Saints take a timeout. They have 1 left. If they can hold the Bengals here, they'll have 1 more shot. It comes down to this. This is ball game right here, this play, 3rd and 2. Will they get the first down or not? Bengals come out. 3rd and 2 from the 33-yard line in the I formation. Nolan hands off to Rose, and Marcus Rose gets hit for no gain. Andrew Moore, the linebacker, comes in and makes the tackle. New Orleans takes their final timeout. Oh boy, this game ain't over yet. The Saints are going to have 1 more opportunity. They won't have any timeouts, but they'll have 1 more shot as they have forced a 3-and-out on the Bengals. And now John Ryan will come in to punt. Can the Saints pull off the unthinkable? Ryan gets the punt away. That'll be fielded by Mays. He makes a move over the 30. Mays all the way out to the 39-yard line. Pretty good field position. Easton Mays on the return. And the Saints will have it at their own 39-yard line. They have no timeouts. They're down by 6. They need a touchdown. They're in 4-down territory. They have no timeouts. That's going to make this a little bit harder. But they have 1 more shot. Saints come out on 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. 5 receivers wide. Empty backfield for Hicks. Hicks will drop back. Throws downfield. It's intercepted. That's ball game. Sean Lawrence, in his 6th year out of Auburn, picks it off for the Bengals. And that's ball game. The Bengals got to hold on and win this. The Saints are out of timeouts. He was looking for Logan Hawks. He was a bit off target, and Sean Lawrence made him pay. It'll be first down. Bengals going the other way. They can just take a couple of knees, and that'll be it. The Bengals will go to 2-0, and the Saints are going to drop to 0-2. Waldo says, "Who day?" That's right. And Evil Dead is now 11-8 on the season. And the Saints will have to get ready for the Panthers. Also 0-2. In the victory formation, Nolan takes a knee. One more snap and we're done. This will tick under 40 seconds. One more snap. Nolan takes a knee. The Saints can do nothing about it. Yeah, you're still undefeated. As the final seconds will tick away. Your final score, Cincinnati 20, New Orleans 14. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We'll be back tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock Eastern with an NFL triple header. We'll see you then. Good night, everybody.